I should be living a dream, but I'm living with a security team. And I ain't gonna change, no, I've got a paranoia in me. You wouldn't believe everything that I've seen, no, coming apart at the seams. No one around me knows who I am, what I'm on, who I've hurt, and where to go. I know that I've done some wrong, but I'm trying to make it right. To the one that loved, paid me wrong, gave me a lie now. You know that I love you, but I'm still learning to love myself, to love but I'm still learning to love myself, to love my. I should be living a dream, but I go home and I got no self-esteem, no. You think I'm swimming in green, but it's past the mom family tree. No man wants to really commit into making it, cause I keep it in shame. In the crowd you're reading my lips, but no one around me knows who I am, what I'm on, who I've hurt, and where to go. I know that I've done some wrong, but I'm trying to make it right. The same mistakes on and on. To all my friends I'm sorry for. Well, you know that I love you, but I'm still learning to love myself, to love yet I'm still learning to love myself, to love my. And I try to remember sometimes if I breathe, it's alright, but some things won't change. I'm still learning to love myself, to love my. Who I am, what I'm on, who I've hurt, and where to go. You know that I've done some wrong, but I'm trying to make it right. Give me a light now. You wanna know? To love my, and I'm still learning to love myself, to love my, and I try, but sometimes if I breathe, some things won't change. I'm still staying to love my. I keep messing everything up. It's cool, very cool. Very, very cool. Not very cool. I don't know. Oh god, this probably sucks as well. But okay, who cares? I mean, yeah. I mean, when I always think that it sucked completely, then somebody writes like a nice comment. Well, maybe they do it not like sincerely. Well, I hope so, at least that they're doing it sincerely. But yeah, every time like I put a video that I think is like cringe, because if I'm always gonna say to myself like, oh no, this is not good enough to post it, I will never upload anything at all. So when I think it's bad, I get like comments and stuff, and when I think it's good, I get dislikes and haters comments. So yeah, funny thing. So I'm post probably everything because, you know, yeah, I just said because of what. And yeah, and just it was like I don't know, it was cool because I came home. I mean, why I chose this song, because I came home and in my recommendations there was still Learning by Halsey, this song, and I'm like, I sang it on and I was like, okay, let's try this one. And yeah, that's a good song. I don't know, but I mean, it's Halsey. There's literally like 0 songs that I don't like of her. I mean, literally, that's why she's my favorite artist, because I can listen to any of her songs all the time, and till now I never got bored of them. I can still like listen without me. I can still listen like literally all the songs. I know all of her songs, even the unreleased ones, and they're all great. I mean, I don't know where I like her in all my possible, in all the possibles way that my sensory receptors can like anything, I guess. And yeah, her lyrics are always like, always, I don't know, they're always like, you can relate to them, or at least me. I can only speak for myself, so yeah. And as in this song, I'm still, you know that I love you, but I'm still learning to love myself. Well, yeah, I think it's very important to, before like really appreciate love, accept yourself before you can truly give like the love to others. Of course, you can do it on a superficial level, but it won't be that deep or spiritual. But it's basically, it says written in the airplanes, first help yourself and then help the others or the kids, because if you can undo it for yourself, you cannot like help the others. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna say it. Okay, it's already 8 minutes, so it's gonna cover it for our eternity, but it's okay. So yesterday was this blood moon thing, or whatever it's called, like the lunar eclipse, and you know, like generally I'm like a lucid dreamer, so basically every week or every 2 days to 1 week I'm having like lucid dreams, intentionally and non-intentionally, of course. I mean, but for like couple of months I didn't had any, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? Why I can't be lucid now? And I was like always saying in my mind, like, give me a sign or anything, because like, I mean, in lucid dreams you can ask whatever questions you want and you get them from your deeper subconsciousness, who will like tell you things. Basically it's you answering your question, because it's still your mind though. And yesterday it was cool. Yeah, I've been kind of lucid. Yeah, I've been lucid, but at some point I have lost my control of lucidity, or not lucidity, of the dream. I mean, because it was a mix with sleep paralysis and out-of-body experience, which was also cool. Because now when I get sleep paralysis, I'm like, I'm not getting scared. Well, the first reaction it is, and the second my reaction is like to calm myself down, because it's basically the same physiological state, and you can like switch from the sleep paralysis to a lucid dream. So I went to do my eyelashes yesterday, and the last night I didn't sleep much. I think I slept like 5 hours or something, because I had to wake up like 2 hours before my normal shift in order to start doing the translation, so that I could afterwards work on another job and then go to the eyelashes. So I already knew like I kind of will have like a couple of hours to to at least like take a quick nap or something. So I went to do my eyelashes. I don't know how to, and every time I go there I fall asleep, because I don't know, even though it's like sometimes it hurts, but it's like either a nap or just a quick, or I really fall asleep and see dreams. And this time I also fell asleep. And at the beginning it was like a normal dream, like a lot of unnatural things were happening. Like it was like in some building, then some girl ran to me and she gave me like a weird stuff. Well, you know, usually I can't say like describe pretty much everything that I see, because in my dreams I see it blurry, as if I wasn't wearing my glasses or lenses, and I see with my like original view in the dreams. Well, of course there are exceptions, but this time it was all blurry. So the girl runs to me and she like gives me some stuff, and she's like, oh, why this thing is beeping? And in my mind I'm thinking that it's supposed to be like a bomb, so I'm throwing it away, and I'm like, yeah, let's run, you don't have time to explain you. Then we run and we hear explosions and stuff, and then for a moment I kind of woke up, and then I feel like this girl is doing still like my eyelashes, and I can hear her breathing and stuff. Then I'm always doing like this reality check. I try to count my fingers. I'm like, okay, I'm not sleeping, it's fine. And then apparently I did fall asleep again, because I was still like basically laying still on my back and not moving except my fingers at first. And then at some point, like I'm starting to feel like some vibrations all over my body, and I'm like, huh, interesting, maybe she's like moving this thing, or I don't know, whatever. And apparently I thought like I was awake, because I was hearing in the background this girl's noise. She was like talking to me, and I kind of and I realized that this girl was talking to me in Russian, but this girl was making my eyelashes. She's Estonian. I'm like, wait, what? How is it possible? Because she knows like zero of Estonian of Russian words. And then I tried to speak with my mind, with my mouth at first, and I realized none of my body parts are moving. And I'm like, gosh, this is sleep paralysis. And I got like, at the same time, like scared or afraid. But at the same time, I was excited, and I was like, okay, calm down, you should calm down. You're in this like rapid eye movement or phase or whatever, so you have to like just keep still, keep cool. And then I was still like hearing this voice, and when I realized like in a lucid dream you can speak with your mind, and I'm like, I started to talk with my mind. I was like, what? Like, can you repeat again? And the voice like responded to me like in Russian, but with some weird words. But the meaning was like, oh, you don't have to worry about anything. Now your life is going like in the right direction. And I was like, what? What do you mean? Like, and then this voice disappeared, and I started to feel again those vibrations all around my body, and it was like tickling, and I was like, basically I was keeping myself still, that not to move, even though like I tried, but I was still like paralyzed. And then at some point I feel like her touching my eyes, and like the upper part of my body is going like floating deeper and deeper, so but my feet still kept at the same like horizontal position, but I was like scrolling backwards down deeper and deeper, and still feeling like intensely all the vibrations around my body. And I was like, what the heck? Cool. But yeah, and then those vibrations started like to dissipate, to disappear, fade out, and I was basically like conscious. I could like feel anything. And then at some point I realized I was seeing myself like from above, and this girl were drawing, but like, you know, in a blurry way. But I'm like, oh cool, like here, but when I tried to move, I felt those vibrations, but I felt like they were at a different like location. I don't know how to say it. So yeah, after like I heard, you know, like when you do eyelashes, they like stick some things to this to your skin, and at some point I heard her, I like felt her undoing them, and then I started like to go back into my body, and oh my god, it's already 60 minutes, and the vibrations like started to fade out, except one part of my body was like basically at the coccyx, yeah, well, and it's the location of the root chakra, but it was like slightly located on the left, and it was even more tickling than the previous vibrations, and I felt it like going and turning around, and it was so like intense. So like I started like to smile because I couldn't like keep myself from not laughing because it was tickling. I was like, oh my god, if I'm gonna like try to laugh or to, I don't know, she's gonna think I don't know what I'm doing. But it was like, I don't know, I was just very also curious to see when they would end. And then she's like, okay, now it's over, like you can like come up. And I'm like, oh my god, I just like I had a best lucid dream, like not the best, but one of the best lucid dreams. And I'm still like feeling this like vibrations around my lower back. And when I like got up, I looked into the mirror to see my eyelashes, and then I realized my pupils are freakingly dilated, and I'm like, what? And I haven't been taking like any drugs or meds or anything, and I'm like looking at them, oh my god. And I was, you know, I didn't say like thank you because I was looking at, thank you to the girl, because I was looking at my pupils and I was like shocked. I'm like, what? And then, well, yeah, I'm like, okay, you should come back to reality. And when I came back to my place, I also looked at the mirror, and they were still dilated. I'm like, what the fuck, is it gonna like disappear? And then like I stayed and looked to myself in the eyes in the mirror, and I saw like how they came back to its usual diameter. So yeah, I wanted to share this dream because it was recent. It was yesterday on 8, and it was on this blood moon thing. I'm like, oh my god, this is good, because, well, as I said, I haven't been able to lucid dream for 2 months, I think, or something, maybe even more. Last time was, yeah, it was more than 2 months ago, in at the end of September, and now we're in November already. Yeah. So yeah, that was something I wanted to share, even though nobody would probably listen to the end, but it's okay. But actually I wanted to make a video as well about lucid dreaming, and one person also asked me about it, because as I understood, he was also been practicing to become lucid, or he was studying it, I don't know. And I've got so many like lucid dream experience that this video would load forever if I do it. So it was just a weird sign, a weird sound. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't, how do you say, I don't know if I'm gonna do like a video when I'm explaining all of my experiences, because when I explain things it sounds weird depending on the state that I'm in at the instant moment. But what I wanted to do is maybe to film some kind of short movie of describing all the tips to how we can boost it, and also describing part of my story, maybe inventing, creating new things, adding new things to it. So we'll see if I have time for that, because yesterday I recorded a song. I mean, I recorded also only my voice with my lyrics to one of the beats that I found on YouTube, and most of them, they're like free for profit, so why not to try. And also wanted to make a video to it, because I think I really enjoy this video making process, when you actually think what to put, how to show the story, even though there's none of the story, but still, like, it's a small, every music video is a small story, so I don't know, it's fun, but we'll see. So yeah, this is gonna be a long video if I'm gonna post it. It's 22 minutes. Oh my god, I'm never gonna post it today, so good luck to me. Yeah, then thanks for watching and for listening. If this video turned out bad, I'm just gonna post the jibber jabber thoughts that I've just said, maybe, but it would not have any relation to what I've sang, even though now it didn't have. Okay, I'm starting to overthink now, so thank you for watching, for listening, and I'll see you very, very soon. And also thanks for all the comments and likes and dislikes and everything, and see you very, very soon again.